So yes, I am donning the headband once more. I am here giving you my Boruto manga chapter review. And yes, it's surprising that I'm even trying to review this and everything like that. But after I watched the Boruto movie, it kind of revitalized my interest in Naruto and Boruto, the series and stuff like that. So I told myself that once this manga comes out, I'm going to read it. I'm going to review it. I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I'm going to don that headband once more and go in on this series. So here are my thoughts on this chapter here. So I'm going to start with the interesting and the good aspects of this chapter, because there are some interesting and good aspects of the chapter. Then I'm going to go in hard on the negatives, because there's a lot of negatives about this chapter, because I'm not gonna lie, overall this chapter here is like a subpart of decent chapter. It's not the worst chapter ever, but it's definitely not the greatest. So right off the bat, some of the interesting aspects of this chapter is the fact that, one, Naruto is dead. So the question here is, who killed him? How did it happen? And where was Sasuke? You know, so like where was Sasuke at? And where is Sasuke still alive? Like, what happened that could take out that beast of a character, that Naruto, the strongest character in the series besides Sasuke? I mean, granted, he can be a bit rusty when he's fighting against people, so, you know, even some lower tier people could kind of like get the jump on him, you know. Or maybe he ate some bad ramen. Some dude was like, I'm gonna poison the ramen, and then he ate the ramen because he trusts ramen. Ramen is life to him, and so he'll eat the ramen even if it might seem suspicious, and then he'll die, and that's how he got killed. That's how Kawaki got him. I don't know. We don't know exactly, but we will find out later on in this series. But yeah, so that's first thing. Naruto apparently is dead, though part of me also has some reservations on that, because it's possible that they're like, the creator of this right now is like trying to test the water to see how the fans are going to react to this. You know, they might get mad, they might get sad, they might get, you know, they're trying to figure out maybe where we're going with this, because it's possible that he might not actually be dead. Kawaki might not know what he's talking about. We don't know. So it's very, I'm just on the fence with the whole thing, you know. But that's the first thing that's kind of interesting about it. The other thing is the fact that we have an older Boruto, and he has like the scar on his eye and everything like that, and the scar goes up to all the way to the headband. They have a scar right there too, so it's kind of interesting. So that tag must have really did some damage. Like, it was going all in, you know. So it's interesting to see his character design. It's a bit different. I don't mind it though. It looks good. He looks good. He's ready. He's fighting and stuff like that. Not to mention he has these like markings and stuff on his arm and stuff like that. And here's my theory when it comes to this whole marking stuff that's like on them, on Kawaki and Boruto. And it kind of explains what maybe, like, this, my theory explains why he has the Byakugan like in one eye and stuff like that. I don't think it's like a transplant. I think it's more so as just the jutsu itself. Like, if you remember, I think it's like a branch off to this technology that they have going on right now, like with the flashback, and then from the Boruto movie. If you remember, they had these like little contraptions with a mini scrolls in it, and you shoot it out, and you can pretty much do literally any jutsu, even if it's a Gekkei Genkai. Because if you remember, the Shadow Possession jutsu was used by Konohamaru, and you know, that is a Gekkei Genkai technique. You know, only the Nara clan is able to actually do the Shadow Possession jutsu. So the fact that that can even be put into a scroll and to be used by anybody, that means pretty much any technique is usable within that kind of like scroll thing. So I think the next level, what they did was actually have like markings that kind of activate those powers. So I'm thinking that marking that's on their hands is defined by the color, mind you, because if you see Kawaki has red on him, and then Boruto is blue. Blue could signify that he has, like, you know, the Byakugan, which is what the Byakugan activates when he's like, I am a ninja and stuff like that. While Kawaki, it's possible the red could signify like maybe the Sharingan or something like that. This is just some theory I'm throwing out here. I could be completely wrong. You'd be like, Bray, you know what you're talking about. Sit down. Oh, I'm already sitting down. Lay down and let me tell you what's actually going on. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm just thinking out the box right here. I'm just thinking that could be what's going on, because I'm looking at the chapter and everything like that, and it's just like after the whole thing like kind of go over his eye. If you notice that, like the black part, like this goes over his eye, and then the Byakugan activates, and there's only one eye that's activated. It makes me think that, yeah, that I think that technique is what's doing that. You know, that's why I'm thinking that. All right, that's why I'm thinking that. So that's what's one other interesting aspects of it. And then there's just like little bit of hope that I kind of have for this, you know. Like, granted, yeah, they went into like the whole, you know, flashback, going back in time. It's like, let me tell you how we got to this point and everything like that, because the present time is Kawaki versus Boruto, but we're going back to, you know, pretty much set up how this whole thing even happened in the first place. So, but we go all the way back from the beginning of like the freaking Boruto movie, and I'm like, whoa, you're going back too far. But there's hope for this. I'm thinking the reason why they went back so far, and they went back to pretty much where they're going to see the Chunin exams, that's what's kind of making me kind of like interested in it, because you might actually get to see the fights in the Chunin exams. And also, because we went back as far as this, it's very possible that the next couple of chapters might actually expand that movie. We might actually see some new content, because this first chapter here pretty much was after that little part with Boruto versus Kawaki and all that stuff, and then it jumps into that whole flashback. That whole thing was pretty much word for word, page for page from the freaking movie. Like it's just boom, it's just right there. Like it's the same stuff. There's literally no difference besides the aesthetics of it, you know, like the character designs and everything like that. Other than that, there's literally no difference. But I'm thinking that as this goes on, there might be some expansions that they're gonna try to do, which is like actually have some more character development for like Shikadai and Choksho, and then like the rest of the crew that's there. See Rock Lee and his kid and Tintin, and what if they're together? Like we don't, you know, there's still stuff we need to know. So it's very possible that with them going back as far as they did here and all that, they might just actually do some expansions on here, get some more development, and actually get to see the fights in the Chunin exam, because that was something we didn't get to see in the movie, and I was a little bummed out. So it'll be really cool if you're seeing this, because I know Kishimoto isn't like messing with this, some other dude, you know, that kind of took the helms. Dude, make sure you actually have the fights there. We want to see this. You know, I want to see these kids go in and see their abilities. I'm really hoping that it's not just it's not like just ripping literally everything out of the movie and just putting it in like the chapters. Like that'd be stupid. Like please let there be an expansion. But at the same time, like though I'm hopeful, this is Naruto. They do stupid stuff. So I don't know. That's I'm like, I don't want to get hype. I don't want to get like, I don't want to anticipate. I want to keep my expectations as low as possible. I want my expectations under the dirt. I don't want to be on top of it. I want to be under the dirt, because I don't want to expect anything. I want to expect the worst. You know, I don't know, because this series is always, you know, they always had potential, right? But then it always gets thrown away by some other bullcrap that gets thrown in here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's why I'm thinking like there's still some hope. So that's like pretty much all the good I have to say about the chapter for the most part, because like I said, like besides that little first couple of pages, which was the new stuff, everything else was everything we already known. And so let's jump into some of the negatives. So yeah, of course, that whole thing, like I don't understand why they have to show the whole entire thing, like I said, page for page. It's like we've seen it. It was in the freaking movie. Like if you didn't see the movie, then I guess it's good. But why would you not see the movie? If you're a fan of the series, you would watch the movie. And the movie, I don't get it. Like I said, it was kind of a bad decision in my opinion. They could have just sped through some of that stuff, because the way this chapter even ends off is like, oh, is Sasuke going to take Boruto as a student? Like, if you've seen the freaking movie, yeah, he is gonna do it. Like, what? I guess it was just stupid. Like I said, I don't understand why that was a thing, besides the fact that, like I said, there's potential to actually expand upon it. But so there's that. I don't have a problem with how they try to set this whole thing up, because, you know, having presence and going back in the past, even though they've done this many times before in the series, it's not necessarily a bad setup to the whole thing. So I heard people complain about that. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but one of the main things that's really irking me in this is I don't understand why they, like, I mean, this is a different, like I said, it's a different person messing with this, and the art is just, I don't like it. I really don't like it, because it actually even messes with some of the traits of the characters. Like, Hinata looks terrible. She looks nothing like her. What happened? Like, what? I was looking at it, I was like, that can't, is that Hinata? Like, I keep looking at her, because I'm like, is that really Hinata that's there? Because that looks nothing like her. Like, my God, that's a different freaking woman. Did Naruto marry someone else in the Hyuga clan? Because that girl is not Hinata. She has no freaking chest, no nothing, and her forehead, her head is just small, and it just looked weird. Like, her character just looks weird. Like, that's not Hinata. And then another character that looked really odd, that kind of took a literal trait out of the character, which is freaking Sakura. And it's kind of weird, I'm talking about this, but Sakura, her forehead's gone. Like, she ain't no pie head anymore. It's like she got that small head now. Like, it looked weird. I'm like, how you gonna take a complete trait off of a character? Like, that's kind of a staple to her. So I don't know, it was kind of weird to see that. And just like I said, a lot of the characters in general, Boruto, Naruto, like the guys for the most part look okay, but like it's mainly the chicks that be looking kind of funny. I don't know. It's just the design for the characters are kind of weird. It's weird that they changed Sarada's outfit completely. Like her outfit's completely different. I mean, she keeps constantly going through outfit changes. Like what's happened with you, girl? Like, god dang. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it looks more ninja-like. It's not, and it's also like she's her own character now. She's not just like a ripoff from Sakura, because she's not just, you know, wearing her exact outfit, you know. So I mean, I like the fact that it is different, but I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's the design of the characters. It really threw me off when I was looking at it. That was one of the main things I was honestly just thrown off about. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is that I really dislike. Because other stuff there's in here, I mean, I can't say, I won't bash it. I won't talk about it until later in time, until I get to see more and seeing how they set everything up, because I don't want to jump the gun on a lot of things, because for all I know, they can actually, you know, explain things and you know, and flesh things out, make sure the story actually coincides with everything that was already going on, and just, you know, make it full again. So I'm just gonna wait before really diving deeper and trying to, you know, get mad at it, because right now this is just the first chapter. Things are getting set up right now, and we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen next. Now, if the next chapter we're gonna, if we actually get just accept verbatim from the movie, then I already know what this is gonna be about. I already know how they're gonna do this, and I'm gonna be really turned off by this series altogether if they're really gonna do stuff like that. You know, if they're gonna just do verbatim kind of crap. So leave your comments below and tell me what you guys think about the Boruto chapter. Like this video, dislike if you dislike it, because that's what I do. That's what you gotta do. And I'll see you next time with more Boruto chapter reviews. Stay tuned to see more content from me, because I have more in store. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.